What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Gamertag VR. My name's GT, and today I put together a list of all the trailers of upcoming games that I'm looking forward to coming to virtual reality. I hope you enjoyed this list of trailers. Please remember to hit that like button, and at the end of the video I have left some gameplay of The Walking Dead Saints and Sinners. There's a couple of people I spoke to said they haven't seen any yet. So yeah, thank you very much.
A powerful threat has resurfaced. I sense that this force has been waiting, rebuilding its strength in secret until now.
Are you guys the new recruits?
You fail to see the big picture. But no turning back now.
Dr. Strange sent us. We're your backup.
That wizard glow-circled right into the middle of our date.
Scott, popcorn on the couch and reruns of Golden Girls is not a date. Stop calling it a date. Heads up, everybody. More incoming!
Make good choices!
Man könnte fast meinen, er arbeitet für die. Das hat uns gerade noch gefehlt. Hier ist die Waffen. Man könnte fast meinen, er arbeitet für die Armee. Das ist ein Signal an die Resistenz.
With Medal of Honor Above and Beyond, I think we're finally able to fully realize that vision from 20 years ago of putting you in the boots, allow you to see through the eyes of someone who is actually there. And that's been the most exciting and fulfilling part of the project.
There's no moment in this game where like you're just relaxed, right? You're in a war zone.
You are a member of the OSS, the Office of Strategic Services. That allows us to tell a story where the player gets to go to all these incredible places.
VR adds such another level to it just because people want to naturally interact with things how they do in the real world.
Whether you're inside a Sherman tank or at an airfield or sneaking into a Nazi subbase, the level of immersion is unprecedented.
Through the power of VR, you're climbing a wall, you're pulling out your gun, you're catching a grenade in midair and throwing it back. Those are all things that you end up doing yourself.
It's exciting and it's terrifying and it's fun and it's cool kind of helping create these experiences for people.
We are making a game about the reality of World War II. So for us, the authenticity was everything.
When you put that headset on, you feel like you're back in World War II era Europe.
It's a very surreal experience to be there without being there.
You're not watching history on a flat screen. You're experiencing history with your own eyes.
We have the opportunity to sit down and interview combat veterans from World War II.
It's very emotional and it's very inspiring. And that's what draws us to dive deep for our characters.
And putting you as the player on an adventure that spans some of the biggest moments of the war.
Medal of Honor franchise immediately gives us something more intimate, more cinematic.
Games are at their best when they're immersive, and we're finding all sorts of little things you can't do in traditional games.
Having the backing of Respawn and Oculus gives us the ability to push those boundaries in ways that it hasn't been pushed before.
When you see someone play it, when they just kind of lose themselves into the game, it's been pretty impressive.
If the game we're making ignites people's imaginations and illuminates the world, then we've accomplished what we set out to do.
Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
While the officers attempt to regain control of the street.
Oh, Lord, I want to be in that number. When the saints go marching. And when the moon turns red with blood, when the moon turns red with blood, Lord, I want to be in that number. When the moon turns red with blood.
Welcome to the show, my little pistons. Will you rise from the flames, or will you burn?
You can call it destiny, addicted to this energy.
Do you remember Meliora? It was a land of magic and wonder. And many foes wished to claim it. There is no price I wouldn't pay to protect my home. What is but a soul in return for such power?
Oh, what up, son?
Time. Memories. It's all blurred together now. War. Peace. I was a spy in 1939 and a soldier in 1944. My duty was to fight the Nazis, but my obsession was to solve a mystery. Before I completely lost my mind all my life. Who are you? What do you want from me?
Prepare to reclaim your world as you journey through mysterious ruins atop the clouds in Stormland, an ambitious open-world action-adventure coming holiday 2019 to the Rift platform. Tempest strongholds dominate the once lush and fertile planet. You have a diverse set of combat tactics available to dispatch your enemies, and it'll be up to you to decide the most effective approach for each scenario. Your stealth abilities and your natural cunning make it possible to clear entire enemy bases undetected. You can use environmental cover in combination with a cloaking arm to eliminate patrolling guards with silent precision. Or you can stay at a safe distance and pick enemies off with a sniper rifle. A well-placed projectile can create a chain reaction of environmental havoc. With your advanced movement abilities, you can soar through the slipstream to dispatch Tempest patrols with ruthless speed. Bound up high towers, then rain fire from above with dual-wielding SMGs. Use your quickness to outmaneuver shielded enemies, and then finish them off with a powerful jolt from the static pulse arm. With your raw defensive capabilities and firepower, you can go toe-to-toe with an enemy formation. A head-on firefight with a shotgun can often be the most effective strategy. You'll need explosive weapons like a grenade launcher to disrupt Tempest fortifications. Use your shield to get into close range, where a minigun reigns supreme. This is just a taste of the combat techniques at your disposal. Stormland encourages you to mix and match abilities, weapons, and upgrades to fit your playstyle. And with 2-player co-op, you don't have to go it alone.
Kimbe, Bekita imesfu estaroes, Kiroki ta imroki, Otsubeki tabe robebe im al.
PlayStation.
Welcome, Agent. From this point on, you are Espire 1 VR Operative. around the globe. How you approach each mission is up to you. Just be sure to complete your objectives and make the most of Espire 1's abilities. From within the Espire Control Theater, you will precisely control Espire's every action for the first time in VR. Agents experience full freedom of movement without motion sickness. Together, we will redefine espionage.
We've got a situation in Central America. We sent a rescue squad 2 days ago, but we've lost contact.
Whether you are the hunter or the hunted, out here, if it bleeds,
Grab the biggest gun you can find.
you can kill it.
I don't think that thing's from around here.
Predator VR.
I used to wonder how you did it. Lived in this empire built on pain and suffering.
More than a dozen people are dead after a missile attack involving Stark Industries.
Why'd you stop selling weapons, Tony?
I needed to sleep better.
Start Jones incoming on an intercept course.
I told you your old weapons would be the death of you, Stark.
Love what they did with the place. Friday, you get a feeling we're not alone? And you are?
A ghost from your past. In death, victims have power. I speak for them. And we say, don't atone for your sins. Die for them.
PlayStation.
Jack, can you hear me? How did we end up here?
You are the only person who calls me Jack.
Is that your way of saying you're going to miss me? Anomaly detected. I'm gonna get you patched up. I promise. Not to jinx it, but I think we're actually making progress here. Oh, damn it! I don't know if I can do this, Jack. Your systems are failing. I barely managed to keep your core memory alive.
Are you injured?
What the hell is this? Jack, please.
Morning, sunshine.
Jack! Oh, thank God.
Captain Rhodes, report to observation.
Don't say a word. They can't know you're online. I promise I'll explain everything when I get back. I'm going to need your help.
After the Cold War ended, we thought things could only get better. Then hell froze over. They're calling this the New Ice Age. Been 20 years. The 80s seemed to lurch from high to high. We injected every designer drug known to man, on a trip to be the best possible you. Playing tag with the hand of God. We scavenged what was once our home to get by. Take our chances with what was once human. All for the sake of our survival. The world was ours once. I say we get it back.
Peggy 16.
Sniper Elite VR is kind of a natural next evolution for Sniper Elite. We've moved the gameplay to full first person, seemed like the natural fit for such an immersive experience.
You have full movement control over the player, you can go everywhere, you can explore, much in the same way that you can through other games in the Sniper Elite franchise.
It was very important to us not to make this an on-rails experience. It's a completely free-roaming, open sniper game.
The story for the game has been written by Tony Schumacher, who's the author of the dramatic World War II John Rossett novels. Set in Italy in World War II, the same region of the world as Sniper Elite 4, but it's a brand new story with brand new levels.
We have some really fantastic levels to experience, from picturesque villages to airfields and airstrips, underground bunkers and things like that. So some really fantastic places for you to play.
One of the key things in Sniper Elite is the authenticity of the weapons. There are loads of the classic World War II weaponry that you'd expect to see in Sniper Elite coming back for the game.
There's submachine guns and pistols and sneaky stuff like the well rod and that kind of thing.
And of course, there's the fantastic long-range shooting with the sniper rifle.
We fully support the PlayStation aim controller and the Move controllers as well, and obviously the DualShock, and each of them brings a different kind of experience to the game. With the Move controllers, you get to use both your hands independently. With the aim controller, you get a really cool feel of actually holding a rifle.
For the first time, you can kind of lean over edges, lean around corners. When you bring that scope up to your eye with the VR controllers and the scope really comes up to your eyes, it's really amazing. It blows you away.
You really get this sense of holding the gun, and the sense of weight and power that comes with that is really impressive in VR.
One of the key elements of Sniper Elite is our slow motion bullet cam, where you can track a bullet through the air to its target.
You completely rebuilt the bullet cam from the ground up, designed to work comfortably with the VR experience.
That's something I'm very proud of that we've managed to pull off, because that was something that we saw as being a difficulty in the development, and it's paying off brilliantly.
It's a whole new level of intensity that you won't have experienced before.
Damn you, Connex. Where the hell am I? Come to me, you demon! Come and fight me! Is this the right way? Bloody hell! I must find another route. Dark as a demon's dread thought. I have a bad feeling about this. Now, this is getting interesting. Ho! You shall remain dead now!
So, you want to hear another story, huh? One where the very fate of Pandora hangs in the balance.
Miss me, sugar?
Who's ready for a mother humping tea party? Freestyle! I will defend you to the death, minion! Okay, no I won't!
This grand firmament hangs by a thread. You. And you have no capacity for understanding the magnitude, the labor of generations that have come before you, and what shortly lies ahead. I could have mentored you, passed on the knowledge that was passed to me. But now I'm dead. Thread of hope for opening the gateway and preparing for the arrival. Vite dilationem effere requirit firmamentum. Firmamentum.
Got nerve rolling in here uninvited. Don't mean to intrude.
We don't need strays poking around right now. We have enough problems to deal with.
I prefer to think of myself as a free agent, open to all opportunities.
You know what? Yeah, you might prove useful. My brother is in some deep shit. Pack of reclaimed scum snatched him. Anthony's a good kid. Bit dim, but he doesn't deserve whatever those freaks have in store. We can't get anywhere near where they're holed up. Light Blue House across the way.
The negotiator. Oh, big tough Jeff, too chicken shit to show his face and beg for his little brother's life. Not sure I really see the point.
Looks like I just walked in on something that's none of my business.
I smell bullshit. It's unwise to wonder where you don't belong, and you don't strike me as a fool. But hey, I'm willing to play along. We could use some entertainment around here. We are about to execute this filth. Wanna know why?
Enlighten me.
This subhuman shit is a murderer! I don't care if he was just following orders! My daughter is dead! I believe in choice, so I'm going to offer you one. Exterminate this tower fuck right now, and we won't have a problem. Then, we can pay the rest of the vermin a visit. And once they are a pile of corpses, whatever is in their camp, it's yours. Consider it a gift from the reclaimed.
One.
Hey, big brother. There's not much to say beyond I'm sorry, but I have to do this. I can't sleep. I can't eat. I'm a wreck, Jeff. I keep seeing that little girl's face. These visions of her turning. This whole mess is fucking with my head. What did the Martins do to deserve being exiled? It makes no sense. They are good people.